We are coming at ya from the apple tree. And we're not wearing pants. So, I don't know. Either do the no pants dance or call the no pants police. I don't know. Whichever one. Whichever one you feel. Here we are at the apple tree. And I'm Teal. We're gonna do as my dear friend said, or he pointed out that I said it. He made it into an acronym. We're gonna kiss. Keep it sort of simple. I just got my second poke. No, not that kind, you jokesters. The other poke. The poke that will hopefully keep me COVID free. Let us hope and plead. There's some really pretty horsies on the field, and I hope maybe they choose to come a little closer, because that would be cool. Because then I'd be like, hey, and I would show you them, and we'd be like friends and stuff. But they're kind of wandering out. Well, maybe. Hold on. Maybe we'll just give you a little shot, because like, it's really pretty. Is that you making that sound? Oh, they're responding to each other. Let's find them. Hold on. But it seems further away in camera form. Hold on. There he is. Come closer. Hi. You're so pretty. Oh, there's his friend. They're pretty. Oh. Oh. Galloping. Oh my gosh. Is he going to jump the thing? Whoa. I hope you are seeing that. He's like doing full trot. Whoa, he's running in a circle. Cool. Well, that was an unexpected little tidbit. Whoa, it's my face. Anyway, I'm feeling okay, but a little weird. Just a little weird. Like, you know, been through a global pandemic. Got a poke of something I'm scared of, kind of feelings. Whoa, okay, let's multitask. Don't want our stuff to blow away here. Woohoo. Okay, we're back in it. We're back under the apple tree. Sort of. Like I said, highly skilled professional here. That's me. Oh, I hear the donkey now. Yeehaw, 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 yeehaw. Do a pretty mean donkey. Okay, missed my pillow. It's okay. We're good. We're still not wearing pants. Everything's fine. Feels good right now. It's been extremely smoky, which is interesting because it ties into my poem. So I wrote the first part, and I've been doing this a lot lately, finding things that I started and never finished in, and being like, I'm gonna finish them. Because that's what you do with unfinished things if you're an accomplished individual like myself. So I wrote this summer of 2020, knee deep in the pandemic, feeling just all heck breaking loose, and feeling very sad and deeply saddened by the reaction of people and the constant need for the youths to be playing their beer pong instead of like helping the human species move along. So, I wrote the first part last August with those feelings, and then wrote the majority of it today. for this August and these feelings, and how like a lot has changed, but then some hasn't changed, and it was really smoky and there was horrible fires going on then, and it's been really smoky now. So I don't know, I put on like this vintage pretty yellow dress to try to show that like I am sad, yes, but I'm also hopeful, and I carry hope, and I hold hope, and I stand with hope. But I just put it on and went, nope. Because I gotta be really honest, I'm feeling a lot of masculinity in me lately, and just comfort, like the need for comfort, deep, continual comfort, because there certainly isn't a lot of that out and about. Yeah, no doubt. Ow, pokey little weeds. Come on. Ouch. Poking my knees. Trying to wear no pants in peace here. But I busted this flan out because I was a big fan of this flan. This was my first like binge outfit, and by that I mean like the thing that I just wore for multiple days in a row without any care at all about what it looked like, or I mean, yeah, there was too much else to worry about. COVID spikes and the likes. So who cares what I looked like? And now there's still a lot of that craziness going on. And what ties it kind of together is it's got a Smokey the Bear pin, and he's breaking a match like, take care of the planet, dumbasses. Put out your fires. And then Greenpeace. I like green, I like peace. I know there's controversy about Greenpeace too. There's controversy about everything. There is controversy abound all around. Sometimes you just have to tune out all the sounds and find some ease in the breeze. Right? That's where we are now. And get little pokey weeds on your knees. Jeez. So, yeah, I just want to preface this poem by saying I do have a lot of hope in my heart. It's what I sort of thrive on. A pincher bug! Is it a pincher bug or a giant ant? I don't know. Either way, less and less pleased to not be wearing pants, but it's okay. I'm one with it. I'm one with my lack of pants. It's a long enough flannel. Everybody's fine out here. We're all fine. We should definitely normalize comfort and pantslessness. I mean, anything you do that is wavering toward the nude, you have to mix it with respect, obviously. You can't just be like out there being like a vulgar dingus without pants on. But I would just like a community where everyone respected each other and didn't feel the need for uncomfortable clothing and restrictive clothing and judging each other based on what they're wearing. And is that hot? And is there a TikTok trend about it? Stupid. So, I'll just give you some poetry. Gizmo! Come see me! Come see me! Hi! Mr. missed me.
He came out here because he was like, what are you doing? And why aren't you doing it with me? I like poetry.
Let me be a part of it. So, okay, you can be my, what do you call it? Like, hold on, I'm gonna find the word. Censor. He's like my censor bar, covering up anything that might go too far. You be my censor bar. This guy makes me feel the most hope out of anything, because he's just like, oh, a bush to sniff? Cool, it's a good day then. Then it's a good day. This is where I get my joy from this little guy. from his dad. And from lots of things. I got lots of love in my life. But I feel things pretty deeply. Oh, is it a birdie?
Did you see that bird?
Cool. Let's do a poem. Okay, so kind of a cynical poem, but hey, when in Rome, I don't know. I've just been stuck at home. That's my Rome. So, had a lot of confusing thoughts. Here we go. It's called Bye Bye Summertime. And just like that, the summer died. Heavy smoke hides sky. Some hopeful apples and lots of whys. Humans far from unified. To go to sleep, tell yourself some lies. Fires multiply. We mask up and comply. Accept or deflect on the double. We sip flavored fizz in our bubble. Few thrive, many muddle. Youth gathers, unsure if they've left or arrived, in a numb huddle. Our mother's hints are far from subtle. Bunkered down, instincts befuddled. Tears collect in pillow puddles. Whoever thought hugging would be such a struggle? Feels like my voice and all my choices are clamped in a muzzle. This 7-some-odd billion-piece puzzle sure seems to be a head-scratcher. I sit down and really ponder it, and can't make heads nor tails of what we're all after. Shouldn't it be love and honor and laughter? Try expressing that to a White House staffer. If only these mysteries had a little simplicity, like clap on, clap off, the clapper. Maybe if we had something like a speed trap, but instead of catching speed demons, it caught asshats with flat out nothing to contribute. If only I knew who to root for, maybe I'd be a little more calm. If there weren't so many tyrants with one hand on their dick and one hand on the button that launches the bomb. It won't be long now before we all need spacesuits, and I'm not talking about taking a direct route to Mars. I'm talking about just to get in our cars and go to the grocery store. Are all the kids in private and Montessori schools actually being taught what to look for when it comes to the heavy drums of change we cannot afford to ignore? How is it that we are still fixated on who scores more points at the big game? We could have all the titles and all the big trophies in our name, and it wouldn't change the fact that the fucking air and the ocean are never going to be the same, let alone human karma. But somehow nobody takes accountability or blame. I'm not trying to be lame or be a Debbie Downer, but there's a goddess of mercy, Guan Yin. We all seem to forget, and I think we should not only invite her in, but rally around her. The list of things we need mercy for, it's really becoming a blur. Everyone wants to make a stir with memes and tweets from their surround sound speaker home office seats. 10 years ago, I never dreamed we could all become so much more distant and numb by bounds and leaps. Supermarket sweep is back. Have we all been hacked? Have our minds been hijacked to believe the simulation instead of the facts? I honestly can't remember how to react properly. We're all in secluded universes marked private property. Can we please get a new wave of philosophy? One that perhaps gives at least half a thought to avoiding disconnect and self-fulfilling prophecies? I really only talk to trees and animals these days. I've never felt more afraid. Not even at the top of the scary hill at midnight telling ghost stories in second grade. Swapping in-person dancing and sentiment for internet romancing and droves hell-bent on 15 seconds of fame is a really bad trade-off. I'm so lost in this world where a cough is a weapon, the tensions never lessen. The majority of energies are really messing with me. And I feel I'm losing my ability to just be anywhere. I greet humanity's blank stares and find that eye glimmers of true kindness or connection are quite rare. I close my eyes and think of years gone by at the county fair, Days when I belly laughed and let down my hair. Do people only care in the form of hashtags now? Who's really guiding us all, anyhow? We know more about the Kartrashians than we do about any scientists whose contributions allow us to exist. We're cheapening all this, and I'm just really pissed. I think about friends I kissed on the lips just to greet them. Now I don't even know which are weekdays or when it's the weekend. If global problems were measured in feet, baby, this is the deep, deep, deep end. Our instincts to not fucking sink seem terribly weakened. Some marketing campaign calls a vat of sludge the latest, greatest, hottest trend, and everyone just leaps in. I guess I have thin skin because I feel scraped raw everywhere I venture. Are we repeating medieval misery where we're all indentured, but now it's the algorithm gods that control us? I cannot tell what we're on the cusp of. If you watch the news at all, then you'll see this is one heck of a brawl for humanity, a real brutal dust-up. Everyone wants to be the CEO, but our lust for power just isn't gonna cut it. We're asked to put it gently, but evidently we can't follow instructions. 'Cause we just take the putt-putt club, we're asked to putt it, not put it. Trying to make an analogy that I couldn't follow. We're asked to putt it gently, but evidently we can't follow instructions, 'cause we just take the putt-putt club and go on a bender of destruction instead. What major malfunction have they put in all these human heads? Bug just went right in my ear. Let's make sure we're in the clear here, guys. That was scary. Right into the ear canal. Okay. I think we're good. That was terrible. What major malfunction have they put in all these human heads? Or what bug in the human heads? People would rather go to their barbecues and bad movies than just cool it a little, even if it meant less people would be dead. They're fed a steady diet of climate change and riots, and instead of sitting quietly with some humility or ability to shift, they just turn robotically to their Amazon shopping lists. We missed something vital, and it isn't in any viral video. We've slowed progress to a screaming halt, thrown all the good movies in some dusty vault, catapulted the wrong puppets into power, and I see it getting progressively worse and weirder every single hour. The Cheeto in chief gets a Russian pee-pee shower, and I scour the crowds for one loud reaction of disgust or even an eyelash batted. But we go on like, oh well, evil has emerged triumphant, but we're a little too busy to combat it. I take a fat hit and feel next to nothing. Every interaction feels like it's roughing me up. That donkey feels our pain. Every interaction feels like it's roughing me up. Our committees and councils are run by some sick pups. I wrote suck pups. Typo. Our committees and councils are run by some sick pups, and I for one have had enough of this oh so popular turn our backs tactic. We're watching Netflix while our whole fucking history is being redacted. And where's the her story? Is the female part of humanity just a silicone inflated ass there for us to slap it? If I had the all-powerful clapboard, I'd sure as hell yell cut and clap it. Like, yo, cast and crew, that was straight dog do. Time for another take. And yes, I too checked out and endlessly watched The British Bake. And when there were no more tarts or frangipans to make, I didn't have a fucking plan, and I still don't. But I can't stop hoping there's more I can do. I can't stop striving for better than this, for a way through. And I won't. It's a lucky spot where I am. It's a beautiful golden color, albeit covered by some smoke. But it's no joke. There's beauty all around me, and I see it. Just want to keep it. Want it around. I want to hear the sound of laughter more. Like, I'm sure it's out there. I'm sure it's in here. It's just been at least a year since I really, really, really chuckled. But I won't buckle under the pressure. I'll get my laugh back. This guy will help me. This guy will help me. How cute is that? He just right on cue. He's like, oh, yep, let me help you. Let me help you with this video, ma'am. So, I don't know. That was kind of a beautiful little moment we had, wasn't it? And there's like a really, really gorgeous golden color to everything right now. So I'm just gonna kind of like stand in it for a minute and like show it to you if you can see it. It's sort of just really delicious. Makes me want a couple extra wishes so I can protect it. So, yeah. Got a happy apple tree this year. It's very rare for it to produce apples 2 years in a row, but it has this year. They are a-growing, and soon they'll be showing their golden color, and we'll be putting them in pies. So that was a really nice surprise of a less strange but still strange 2021, is that we can have some fun with apples, and just makes me feel really lucky, honestly. Like, I'm really thankful every day that this apple tree is cranking out some beautiful fruit, because this is the most magical apple tree on planet Earth, I'm pretty sure. And it just makes the most pure, delicious, crisp, sweet, perfect blend of apple taste. So, I won't waste it. I won't waste a single one of you. I mean, the ones that fall to the ground, that's bound to go down. But, yeah, it's just a thing that tethers me back to having the knack to see the light, I guess. It's a thing to feel blessed about. This glorious apple tree. So, we'll be under her leaves again, my friends. Thanks for joining me. We're talking about 195 days without ceasing of poetry and releasing feelings and having no ceiling to my creativity and peeling the onion layers of thought and just stirring the pot. So I'm gonna keep on stirring it. And hope it gets some more clicks. But either way, tomorrow will be day 196. And I'll just keep on giving it to you. Along with parts of my heart and love. And apples. I'll give you some if you want some. Okay. Find your hope. Don't deny what you're mad about. But hold on to the hope too. See you tomorrow.